doing, goal getters? Coach Sandy B, and I'm showing up being intentional. Today is no different than any other day. We want to achieve our goals. That means we got to show up. Today, we're talking about accountability that equals acceleration. In order for us to go far, in order for us to stretch ourselves, in order for us to achieve those things that we've never done before, we've got to be intentional about doing the work, right? About stretching ourselves, about being really clear about what we want to achieve. And then having that clarity, we're moving with intention. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to everyone coming in. I am here to let you know that we must be accountable in order for us to achieve our wins. And accountability equals acceleration. For those of you joining me here on the TT app, and for those who are joining me here live on my YouTube channel, we're showing up and we're doing the work because we know accountability leads to acceleration. You cannot win alone, my friends. You want to make sure that you are aligned with someone else because accountability shortens your timeline. And so, do you want to accelerate the progress? Do you want to get there in a shorter time frame? Well, being accountable is a way that you can do that. And I'm doing my part here by sharing out this live, letting everyone know that they can show up here ready to do the work. Because if you want to move that timeline, accelerate your goal achievement, then you must start with accountability because accountability shortens your timeline and it allows for you to laser focus in, to be laser focused in on what you are desiring to achieve. A lot of us have goals that we want to accomplish, but it requires for us to understand that in order for us to accelerate our goal achievement, you want to stay accountable. And that's where I can help you as an accountability coach. We know that there are obstacles and challenges. Like right now, there seems to be some delays and things, but is that going to stop me? Is that going to hinder my progress? No, 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 it is not because I am focused. Remember, I'm telling you often that your goals matter. So every 90 days, you've got to be willing to do the work. Welcome in, welcome in. I see you coming in there. I am excited for you to be here because we are in the lock-in season. So we must stay consistent. If we want to shorten our time frame and get there within a accelerated time than we could even imagine, we've got to strengthen our consistency. So let's talk about how we support and even speed up ourselves. It starts with us deciding that our goals matter. See, you want to be purposeful and you want to be engaged. It starts with you knowing that accountability is equal to alignment. Do you want to be aligned to achieve your goals? Well, it starts with you showing up and doing the work. And I always have a goal to achieve here. The first goal is always get to 10,000 taps. And that's something I definitely can't do alone. I need your help. So while you are here, how about you be an engaged community member? How about you show up and you share this live with your friends and family because we want them to come in here. FYP page, FYF, all of those checking out there. We want you to know you can come on in here and get these wins. Accountability is equal to alignment. So you must decide, how are you aligning with the things that you say are important? Because remember, goal getters, these are goals that you created for yourself. So that means you're going to show up and do the work. Accountability doesn't slow you down. It aligns you with your goals. You've got to take the time to analyze for yourself. How are things going for you? Are you moving in the right direction? And then be willing to make the change. Remember, we're talking about 90 days, so you can make a change, you can move, you can pivot if you need to, but what you're not going to do is give up, right? You're not giving up on those goals that you've created for yourself. You're not giving up on your dreams. You know that it's going to require you to lock in like you've not locked in before. So that's why it's important to have check-ins, because when you check in regularly, you are course correcting before those small slips become big setbacks. Think about it. If you're being accountable and if you are making sure you're staying focused on the main things, making those main things the main thing for you, you will not lose focus. You will not get distracted. You will not feel as if you don't know where you're going because you're taking the time to be what? Accountable, to be what? Check in, to show up and do the work. That's what it's about. No more of the days that you can continue to complain about what you don't have. It's up to you to say, I'm going to be intentional. I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to literally get with the people that can help you. That's what it's about. And then being okay to make changes. When you check in regularly, you are able to course correct before those small slips become huge setbacks for you. When's the last time you had someone truly hold you accountable? Earlier this morning, I was talking to one of my trusted advisors on a project we're working on, and he was keeping me accountable to the things I said I was going to do. We actually had to tweak our timeline of when I would be delivering the first level of the project documents that I am providing. Here's the thing. You want to be around people that are going to encourage you, that are going to keep you accountable on your journey. So the question is for you today, when's the last time you had someone truly hold you accountable? And the thing about it is, you must understand it's not about anyone judging you. You don't need people to judge you, but you do need people to help you. Those people to say, I realize what you're doing. Here's what I can do for you. Here's the service I can provide. Here's the mentorship I can give you. And that is something that is invaluable, but you've got to see the value in it, my friends. You've got to know that the work that you're putting in, it is leading you towards your goal. If you are choosing to go on your journey alone, it's going to take you longer. I speak with so many entrepreneurs that are in a silo, that are doing it all by themselves. And I'm here to tell you those days are gone. If you want to go far, you have to associate yourself, get in the room with the people that can help you on your journey. So doing it alone, it costs you time, it costs you energy, and guess what, my friends? It costs you your momentum. Well, we don't have, that's a price that's too heavy to pay when you think about it. You're doing it alone, it's costing you your time, it's costing you your energy, and it's costing you your momentum. So how can we reframe our thinking? How can we reframe our minds? And so we can understand that if we want to go far and if we want to move faster, we want to align with the people. We want to align with the people that can help us go further. Those people that really get what we are working on, what we are trying to achieve. Me as a accountability coach, this is where I can shine because I help my clients move from that thought process into execution, into taking action. And so I know when you choose to move faster, it is when you align yourself with someone. So you move faster when someone helps you stay focused. And that's what accountability is. When you have your coaching from me as an accountability coach, I'm making sure that you are staying mindful on the things that are important. The main thing is remaining to be the main thing. You are not allowing distractions. I will keep you in line. So even when a distraction comes, I'm going to call a thing a thing. I'm going to call that thing a distraction. I'm going to let you know, my friend, the way you are moving right now, this is hindering your progress. Sometimes you need that person that can see the forest from the trees, that person that can pull up and give you that high level view, because day in and day out, you are doing the work and you want to make sure that you are moving with intention. So isolation, it really is the enemy of your acceleration. If you isolate yourself, you are not going to be able to accelerate. And that is truly your enemy. And we don't want that. We don't want to create enemies for ourselves, right? We want to make sure that we are building community consistently. And that's why I'm so excited about the platforms that I'm able to be on, whether it's TikTok or whether it's YouTube or whether it's all the other platforms that I have a presence as 90 Day Win, showing up to let you know that you can choose to move with intention, even with minor glitches or outages or different things that may occur. I'm showing up to get my wins and I'm letting you know you can show up and do the same. Are you intentional about what you want to achieve? Because you're going to have to fight, my friend. You're going to have to fight. You're going to have to be willing to go through the fire. You're going to have to be willing to put up with the changes and the different things that may come your way because you understand that it's bigger than you. Your impact is bigger than you. So you keep going. I just put up a post on my profile talking about this. Will you keep going when it gets tough? Will you keep going when you can't see that fruit that you are waiting to produce for you? We are in the harvest season, right? And so sometimes it may feel as if that fruit is not being produced, but you must know that you have planted in fertile ground. And because you've planted in fertile ground, your harvest is coming. Do you believe that your harvest is coming, my friend? Do you believe that it's on the way as I attempt to share and let other people know no challenge or obstacle is going to stop me from moving forward with great intention because I believe so greatly in the work that I am here to do. This is how focused you have to be, my friends. You must understand that isolation is the enemy of your acceleration. Community builds consistency. So you want to make sure you are surrounding yourself with a community of goal getters. And that's exactly what I created in my school community. As I continue to bring people in, we are growing, we are showing up, we are being consistent. And that work is paying off and it's having big reward because I'm a goal getter and I believe in me. Do you believe in you? Do you believe in the work that you are so able and capable to achieve? That's what it's about. You got to show up when no one else shows up. Those people that hang in the balance, that hang back, they don't have to hang back. You can come in. Remember, my theme song for the 90 Day Wins podcast says, come get your wins every 90 days. And you go get your wins every 90 days. So you are looking, you are believing, you are trusting, you are working, you are not giving up on yourself and your goals. Who keeps you on track when motivation fades? Because let me tell you, my friends, your motivation will fade. It is a daily habit, it is a daily mindset shift. You have to say, I continue to show up and do the work, even when others don't, even when the numbers don't look like what they're supposed to look like, even when you know the people that you need to reach are not able to find you for whatever reason. Will you still remain steadfast? Will you be persistent? Will you show up to do the work? Because that is what it's about. You're showing up and you're being intentional. Even if you have to get out and get back in, even if you have to start over again, because sometimes you need a restart. Sometimes you got to start over in anticipation of what you are able to do. Do not lose faith. Do not lose hope. You trust and you believe and know that things are working for your good, my friends. And because they are, you are believing, you are trusting, you are having faith. You are not allowing anything or anyone to get you off your game. That is what it's about. That is why you must have faith. You must have those people around you that are encouraging you to believe, to not lose faith, to keep showing up, to keep doing the work. No, it is not easy. You are going to be tested in ways that you can't even imagine. But this is the thing about it. You can conquer those storms. You can believe, you can know that the things you're doing, it has value. The things that you are doing, it is serving a great purpose. Even though you may not see the fruits of the work that you're putting in, this is where that faith comes in. This is where you must allow yourself to continue to be motivated. You must continue to stay on track. And that's why having a trusted advisor with you on your journey, your accountability coach to help you, that's what I sign up to do every day. The people I work with are the people that are ready to say yes to their goals. They're ready to say yes to their future. They believe that now is the time for them to lock in order to win. So let me tell you about my 90-day wins formula to help you accelerate. You must start with your vision. What is it that you desire right now in this season? You have to know where you're going, my friends. A lot of time people are confused, they are afraid, they're not sure how they want to move. And what I'm here to tell you is, in order for you to go far, you've got to take some time to examine how things are going for yourself. And it starts with you identifying what it is you want, what it is you want in this time. Where are you desiring to go? Who's coming with you on this journey? These are all the questions that you must answer for yourself, my friend. You cannot delay. You cannot be scared. You can't be concerned. You've got to walk by faith. This is the time to walk it out. It's cute to talk about that mustard seed faith, but it's also a very different exercise when you are locking in, when you are being determined, when you are saying, now is the time for me. I am no longer going to delay my progress. I am no longer going to overthink. I am no longer going to be in a state where I doubt my abilities, my capabilities of doing what I know God created me to do. This is where you got to walk it out each day. You're walking out your faith. You have to know. So remember, you're starting with vision. Know where you're going. That's the first step, right? Then you have to decide that you're going to plan. So ask yourself, what plans will you make for your success so you can execute consistently? This is not about just doing it one time, but continuing to show up, continuing to do the work. It's going to require for you to have faith and belief in yourself. Even though you don't understand how things are working, you're not concerned about it. You are focusing on your plan. So in order for you to accelerate your goal achievement, you've got to be intentional. You've got to say, my goals matter. And because they matter, I'm not quitting. I'm not giving up on me. That's how resolve you have to be on the work that you're able to do. You are not letting anything hinder your progress. You're showing up and you're believing in yourself. You're getting your wins. You are moving with intention because you are a goal getter. So remember, this 90-day win formula to help you accelerate, we always are going to start with vision. Know where you're going. You have to start with the end in mind. Where do you desire to get to? And then we can create the structure. Then we can build the plan of action that is exclusive for you. So when you join my school community, this is you saying, I want to take the first step to my goals. I want to be intentional. I want to show up and do the work. And you're saying, I want to believe in me and I want to come in and work with you, Coach Sandy B, so you can put me in the game. Because guess what? I'm ready to play, Coach. I'm ready to get in this fourth quarter and execute the plans for my wins. So once we have created that plan for you, we created that structure of how you can move forward, then that's when the excitement comes in, right? Because then we can go and create your plan. And this is for you to execute consistently. That means each day you're showing up, each day you're doing the work. And by doing that, you're getting closer to your goals. Those procrastinators, we are closing that gap between what your intentions are and what your actions are because you're showing up. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress. So each day you show up and do the work, you're saying you believe in yourself. You're saying you want more than you can imagine. You're saying you're believing beyond what other people can understand and comprehend. You are a goal getter. That's the people I work with. Those are the people I talk to. And those are the people I help stay accountable. They are able to stay aligned with their vision when they are going through rough times where things may be uncertain. They are believing in themselves, believing in their goals, believing in the work they are committing to do. And it ain't always easy. It's almost never easy, but is it worth it? All the time it's worth it because you're saying, I believe in me. And because I believe in me, I'm not allowing anything to slow me down. I'm not allowing anything you legally made. Welcome. I'm not allowing anything to get me off of my game. So I'm showing up and I'm doing the work. That's what it's about. I'm doing the work here by being on TT. I'm also doing the work here by being on YouTube because I got goals and I'm not going to allow anything to stop me from achieving what it is I want. So once you understand that you need to have that vision in order to help you accelerate, then you can move with great expectation. You can create that vision for yourself so you know where you're going. You put that plan in place. With my assistant, we create that plan for you so you have a structure. And then we move to executing, right? So then you want to take action. And this is where the magic happens because believe me, we are not taking perfect action. We are taking imperfect action. We know it's going to be messy. It's messy when you first get started. With my challenges, I let everyone know it's not about perfection. We can get so caught up in trying to be perfect and then we don't move. We don't make any progress. And it's not about that. We want to execute our actions. We want to be consistent with it. And so in being consistent, we'll have time to change if we need to. We'll have time to pivot. We'll have time to tweak as we go, but we are moving forward. And that's what it's about, moving forward with great intention. And then we're staying aligned when things get tough. That's where the accountability is important, because things don't always go as planned. So when I was talking to my producer this morning, we were talking about some things that we want to change with this project we're working on, and we're tweaking the timeline. We want to make sure that we give ourselves enough time so we can do the good work. Do you need to make sure you have enough time? A lot of times we may be rushing, and now's not the time to rush. Now's the time to lock in, to stay focused, and think about how we're moving. So this accountability, it stays consistently in front of our mind. You're thinking about what you need to do. My clients are making sure they do the work for this week so they can talk about where they are next week. So there's always something to be done. If you desire to achieve something, there's work to be done. But here's the thing. You've got to be very mindful that you don't overwhelm yourself, because that's not the goal. We're moving very quickly, we're accelerating, but we want to make sure we're staying aligned with what we truly want so we can reap the harvest of our benefits. But it starts with being accountable. You have to be accountable. Maybe you need to get some rest because you've been running yourself literally ragged. Does that sound like something that you need to work on? We all can do better about taking the time to pour into ourselves so we can pour into others. And life can be so intense, but this is why it's so important for you to identify the things that are working for you, the things that you can make changes with. And accountability keeps everything in line for you when you decide to lock in. So by being accountable, you can keep everything else in line, but it starts with you understanding that this is important. See, accountability is a partnership. It's not pressure. It's not someone judging you. So if you feel that being accountable is a pressure for you, then I want you to reframe your thinking and reframe the people that you are thinking about are going to be on the journey with you. Because if you feel judged by the people that are here around you, you have to have those conversations because you don't want to feel judged. You want them to hear you and empathize and believe in you. But if they're judging you, that's not where you want to be. But you have to identify that and say, I feel like you're judging me, and that's not what I need right now. I need someone who's curious, someone who wants to learn more. And that's something that takes some work, right? You have to learn how to be curious when you're asking questions so other people don't feel as if you're judging them. And that's something that I know my coaches are very good at doing. And that's something I work on doing daily, because I want you to know that I hear you. I want you to know that I believe in you. I want you to know that even though this big goal you have may seem very challenging, step by step, chunk by chunk, we can put together the plan so you can feel as if you're moving with intention. Remember, accountability is a partnership. It's not pressure, so you shouldn't feel pressure. Real accountability isn't about perfection. Remember, we talk about this all the time. It's about progress. You need people who challenge you and cheer for you. That's what we want. You think about it. You want people that are going to be there, that are going to have your back. And having accountability really changed the way that I look at things. When I think about showing up consistent for my podcast, or even showing up for these lives, coaching my clients in all these ways, I must be accountable. I must say that I'm not allowing anything or anyone to get me off of my goals. Are there any books that you recommend for self-improvement? There are so many books that I recommend. The first book I would recommend is my book, Ignite the Goal-Getter Within. You can get it from my 90 Day Wins website, or you can get it from Amazon, thank you for asking me that question. So, this is the book I created where I wanted to ignite my fire. It's an easy read, but it gives you an understanding of why I'm so passionate about the work I do, why I believe that every 90 days you can choose to show up and be intentional. So, that's one of the books I would suggest. Also, one of my favorite books is Think and Grow Rich. I talk about this book a lot by Napoleon Hill. There is also Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice by Dennis Kimbrough. And so these are two books that I love to tell everyone about, as well as my book, Ignite the Goal Getter Within, because I want people to know that personal development is an inside job. That means you have to start from the inside. So, what are you listening to? How are you helping yourself grow? How are you helping yourself build? There's also the 12-week year that I like to tell people about. Also, I like to tell people about David Goggins' books because I'm real radical. And if you know anything about David Goggins, he is straight no chaser. He really tells people that if you want it, you got to do the work. No more complaining about so and so. We all start out with different challenges and obstacles, but it's how you finish, my friends. You're going to start out with whatever things your parents did the best they could. Let's stop complaining about who's doing what and let's show it with intention. So those are three books, actually four if you think about the David Goggins books. There are multiple books that I am committed to let you know. Another book that I like that we talked about last week, Who Moved My Cheese? That is one by Mr. Spencer. So there are so many books, and I have to put my listing out there on my school platform. So those of you that have decided to be in the school community with 90 Day Wins, you can see all the things we have going on, all the ways that I am showing up that are making things available to you. Now there's no excuse. You can figure out ways to show up and get the work. I have so many different free tools. Learn about 90 Day Wins. Google 90 Day Wins. Go to my website. See, no problem, no problem. Welcome in, welcome in. It's moving very quickly. So you come in, you come out. I'm just grateful for people being here, for showing up. You could choose to be anywhere else at this time, but you're here. So let me make sure I repeat for those that are coming in and coming out. Personal development is very important to me with 90 Day Wins. This is one of the reasons why I created my book, Ignite the Goal Getter Within, where you can get it on my website and 90 Day Wins, or you can get it on Amazon. I just want to make sure you know that you can choose to show up with intention to do your work every 90 days. You don't have to play small. You don't have to feel like you're in this alone. We are moving with great intention. We are showing up and getting our wins. We are saying that our goals matter. And because our goals matter, we are locked in to win. Are you locked in to win? Because that consistency is going to lead to your growth. You've got to decide that you want people around you that are challenging you and that are cheering you on. And so that's where I love being in community with people. But I want to ask you today, who's in your corner making sure you stay on course? Who is helping you along your journey? If you don't have anyone and you got some big goals you want to achieve and you're ready to do the work, come on, let's talk. Join my 90 Day Wins community. Let's talk about how we build together. I created a school community that's continuing to grow where I'm sharing the message of how you can show up and win. You can be intentional. You can say your goals matter. And because they matter, you're not delaying because there's an urgency here. See, we don't have time to delay. We are intentional about being consistent. And that self accountability versus community accountability is next level. See, self accountability builds discipline. Community accountability builds the momentum. So you have to start with first being self disciplined. You have to say that, you know what? I want to be consistent and I want to have that discipline that's needed in order for me to go far. But I also know that having a community that's keeping me accountable, that's going to build the momentum so I can go further. And that's what you want. You can check yourself, but growth multiplies when other people check in too. Think about that. You can check in on yourself, But when you have other people checking in for you, checking in on you, checking in on your growth, making sure that you are aligned with those things you say you want in your vision, this allows for you to accelerate that progress and your growth literally multiplies. Remember, we're multiplying, we're building that momentum. So we want to multiply that growth. If you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you want to go together. This is an old African proverb, but it is so true. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, how far do you desire to go? Do you desire to go for 12 weeks? Do you desire to go for 4 months? Do you desire to go for a year? Whatever it is, you've got to decide for yourself. Do you want to go fast or do you want to go far? Because it's a journey and we are on a journey where we are committed to showing up and do the work. So welcome in FYP fam, welcome in all the people that are listening in from wherever you are. You're catching the replay of this live. Know that you can show up and do the work. Know that you can believe in your goals and in the ability you have to show up and do the work. It will not be easy. You will be tested at every level. But if you believe, and if you know that you desire to go far, not only fast, you want to go far, you want to have consistency. That's where you've got to be able to decide that you want to go with other people. Remember this African proverb: if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you've got to go together with the people that are aligned to help you on this journey. So let me tell you about this school community that I've built, because your acceleration is in action. That's why we built this 90-day win school community, because it's a space where you're supported, you're guided, and held accountable to your plan. See, weekly check-ins, we have daily win sessions, and it's about real growth. Let's stop talking about what we were going to do and let's take action, because that's how we are able to accelerate. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. We are moving with intention. We are not allowing things to slow us down. We know there's so much occurring. We're making sure that the main thing is still the main thing for us. So that's why we have this school community, because it's a space where you can come and be supported. Thank you so much, Sid, for being here. Thank you for doing the work that is required for you to be successful. That's what it's about, a space where you know you can build community with people of like minds. That's what we're about. So this school community, it is our Win Collective community, a space where we are supported. Do you need support on your journey, where you are guided, you are held accountable for your plans? You don't have to do it alone, my friend. You can trust and believe that the work you're doing, it has value. The people that you are looking to reach, they will be reached because you're showing up daily and you're getting that accountability to help you for that real growth. That's how we accelerate. That's how we win together. So if you're ready to stop starting over, you can join us in the school community. You can decide that your goals matter. And because they matter in this moment, you're going to get your wins. You're locking in with people, like-minded people, goal getters who don't have all the answers, but know how to go about getting the answers. Because that's the thing. We can act like we know it all, but we can also say, no, we don't know it all, but we're connected to people. And good people know good people. And in knowing these good people, we are committing to ourselves and to the work that we desire to do. So that's it. Every day we're putting in the work. Every day we're being intentional. Come on in. Come on into this live. Hello, welcome. Wherever you are checking out this live from, I'm Coach Sandy B. And I am excited enough, motivated enough to believe in my dreams every 90 days. I am showing up with great intention to do the work. And I'm letting you know, if you want to be accountable to achieve your wins, I invite you to join me. If you're ready to stop starting over, you want to join my school community, because in the Win Collective, we are getting our wins every 90 days. We are showing up because accountability isn't about pressure. It's about partnership. Are you ready to partner with me? Are you ready to show up and get your wins? Are you ready to take it to the next level of your goal achievement? Because that's what we're doing in this lock-in season. We are saying our goals matter, and they matter so much that we are not going to allow anything or anyone to get us off of our goals. And remember, accountability isn't about pressure. You are not feeling the pressure. You are feeling the comfort of knowing someone else is on the journey with you. It is a partnership, and we are choosing to align together. The faster you get aligned, the faster you accelerate. So, are you ready to accelerate your goals? I am ready to help you. A few people have signed up, and I'm excited because the thing is, I'm not looking for a huge quantity. I'm looking for quality people that I can help their dreams. So remember, we're about building that momentum. And in building that momentum, we are looking forward for those people to go far with us. It's not about going fast, it's about going far. And so if you desire to go far, you got to put in the work. Welcome in, welcome in. Coach Sandy B here, and we're showing up, fired up for our wins. Are you fired up for your wins? Because this is the season. You've got to be intentional. If you want to go far, you got to lock in with the people that are doing it. If you want to go fast, go ahead. You could go by yourself. But if you want to go far, if you want to accelerate, if you want to build that momentum, you're going to get with the people. So come join my school community. Go in my BIO, see what we got going on, see how you can choose to accelerate your wins, because that's what we're about. We're goal getters, and we are serious about the goals we're looking to achieve. Just like I got a goal here, you guys got me to 5K. We are looking to get to 10K, and we're looking to get some people up in here. We need to let them know we are live. Come on, join us, FYP, FYF. Come on in and get these wins. Come on in and declare for yourself that you are moving with acceleration, because accountability equals that acceleration. By you locking in, by you saying your goals are important, by you saying that you want to do the work for your wins, you are saying you are ready. So FYP fam, you don't have to lurk in the background. Come on through there. Come on through. Let's engage. Let's talk. I am now live here on YouTube and also on TikTok platform, because I have so many engaged people, and I want them to know I'm showing up here live because accountability isn't about pressure. It's about a partnership, and I want to partner with you on this journey, on this goal-getting journey. The faster you get aligned, the faster you can accelerate. What's one area of your life or business that could grow faster with accountability? That's what I want you to think for yourself. What's that one area of your life or your business that could grow faster with accountability? If you know accountability will keep you focused, let me know how you are going to move with intention. I see it rolling through. Come in, come on in, fam. Let's lock in for our wins. Let's make sure we're showing up, because consistency is the key to our success. So you've got to ask yourself, are you ready to find that accountability partner this week? Who are you going to work with? Maybe it's time for you to be intentional and sign up for that accountability so we can work one-on-one together, because I'm here to help you. You cannot win alone. Welcome in, fam. I see you coming through. I got some people coming in here in the YouTube live. I got some people coming in here on the TT live. We are moving with intention. We are building our wins. We are showing up because I know I desire to go further. And so I'm making sure that I'm staying accountable to achieve my wins. Accountability literally shortens your timeline for you to get where you need to go. It helps you accelerate. So you got to strengthen your consistency. I want to let you know that in order for you to go further, you're going to have to lock in, because accountability means that you're aligned. Who are you aligned with in this season? Your accountability doesn't slow you down. It aligns you with your goals. So when you decide you want to be aligned, when you check in regularly, you are able to course correct before your small slips become setbacks. Remember, we talked about that earlier. If you desire to go far, you're going to have to check in with those people that can help you. The question is, what's the last time you When's the last time you had someone truly hold you accountable? Who's helping you on your journey? You don't have to go it alone, my friend. You want to go further. If you are going by yourself, it's going to take you longer to get where you need to go. And that's just the reality of things. You may go fast, but you're not going to go far, my friends. If you desire to go far, you've got to be able to work with other people. Doing it alone costs you time, it costs you energy, and it slows down your momentum. So if you want to go far, you got to lock in and bring the people on the journey with you. Thank you for being here on the journey with me. Those that have come in and have engaged, got their daily heart meet. And for those who are just lurking in the background, it's okay if you're lurking in the background. This message is still for you. You can still come in and get a part of it. Let me know in the comments where you're checking out this live from. Even if you're looking at the replay, I want to know that you were able to get something from this live to help you be accountable and then accelerate the goals that you're looking to accomplish. Because remember, doing it alone will cost you the time, will cost you the energy and your momentum. You move faster when someone helps you to stay focused. And that's what I'm able to do as an accountability coach. I want to see you move faster. I want to see you accelerate your goal achievement. And that starts with you coming in this community, being a part of the community and deciding that you will win, because every 90 days we're showing up to do the work. We know that isolation is the enemy of acceleration, but also community builds consistency. So when you have a community that's showing up for you, that's showing up to do their work, you are able to spark by just being around people that are heated up for their wins. So you must ask yourself, who keeps you on track when your motivation fades? Because naturally your motivation will fade. But if you are able to lock in, if you are able to get to the source of the people that are helping you, my clients are able to call me, they are able to email me, they are able to text me, because I am committed to help them on their journey. And I know every day you don't always feel like getting up and doing the thing you need to. But that's why when you are able to check in, where you're able to use the affirmations that we create simply for you, you are saying, I can do this. I believe in myself. I will move further. It's a simple formula for you to be able to accelerate on your 90-day wins journey. You know, you got to start with your vision, know where you're going. That is a very important first step. You've got to have the vision to know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, you're not going to get anywhere because you don't know where you want to be. So you got to start with vision. Then you got to create a plan. You want to create that structure. This is where I can help you. You start with understanding this is what you want. You got to know what you want before you can come for me to help you. So that's why it's important. Your goals matter, my friend. We want to win every 90 days, but you got to be clear of the direction we want to go. You create that vision, then we can talk about the plan. If you don't have a vision, we can talk about exercises to help you so you can create that vision for you, because I'm so clear that my 90-day wins framework can help you on the journey. We want to make sure you have all the tools. So we know how to help you create that vision. We know how to help you ask those questions of yourself. Then the magic can happen. You can create that plan of action by working with me. We create that roadmap for you so you can then move to the next step where you're taking action, you're executing consistently, because consistency is what's needed. How are you going to know if a thing is working for you if you're already ready to give up? You got to lock in and do the work. So that action you must execute with consistency. And then accountability. You're checking in, you're staying aligned when it gets tough, because definitely it will get tough, my friends. And then you can get to the win and you can reap the harvest based on the work that you put in. But you see, you got to follow the steps. You must know that accountability keeps the other 4 steps alive. If you are not being consistent, it's not going to work. Accountability is a partnership. It's not pressure. If you're feeling pressure about being accountable, then you are not really understanding what the relationship can be, because the relationship is allowing for you to be able to move with progress, not perfection. So real accountability, it isn't about perfection. It's about progress. You need people who challenge you and cheer for you, Who are the people that you have in your corner? Who are the people that are showing up for you and saying they believe in you, and because they believe in you, they're going to help you on your journey? You want those people to be saying your names in rooms that you haven't entered, my friends. You want to be so clear that the steps you're taking are providing you help on your journey. You don't have time to worry about what other people are doing. I mean, you're laser focused. And this is a beautiful place to be in, because the people that you are choosing to align with in this season, they are ready, willing, and capable. Can you say capable? They are capable of helping you. So you don't have to be concerned, because they are going to naturally cheer you on. They're going to naturally support you. You need people who challenge you and cheer you on. Who are those people in your life right now? You must be able to say, I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to show up. Welcome in no matter what happens. I'm showing up here and I'm showing up there because I believe in my goals. Gone are the days of you complaining about things not being fair, because life isn't fair. Everyone's experiencing their own set of challenges and obstacles, but will you commit? Who's in your corner? Make sure you know those people, and they are the people that are going to help you stay the course. So you must decide who's helping you accelerate, who's keeping you accountable. As an accountability coach, that is my number one focus, to make sure that you are staying on course. But here's the thing, you have to have self accountability. You have to say that, you know what? I want this. And because I want this, I'm going to put in the work. So I want you to understand self accountability versus community accountability, because there are two distinct things that you must understand. See, this self accountability, that helps build the discipline. So when you think about getting up and going to the gym daily, not allowing anything to get in that schedule, getting up and doing your devotions, having your quiet time, your meditation, those are things that are non-negotiable for you. Well, that's self-accountability. You are holding yourself accountable. And so that is helping you build the discipline so you can continue to do those things you need to do. But here's the other thing, community accountability. This is what builds your momentum. So when you think about being accountable to your community because you are building with a group of people, welcome in, and you are showing up and doing the work, this is what's going to give you that momentum so you can go further on your journey. So having a community that's supporting you, that's the next level beyond that self accountability, because that self accountability is building your discipline, but your community accountability, that's going to build that momentum. So remember, we're desiring to go further. Welcome in, fam. So having that community that's there to support you, that's there to help you on your journey when you need to build that momentum, when you need to build up that confidence, because you're always not always going to be confident. Let's just keep it real. But if you have the people that are there to challenge you as well as cheer you on, you're ahead of the game. So you want to make sure you stay the course with these people and understand you can be self-disciplined, but you can also have the community that's helping to build that momentum. So you can check yourself, but growth multiplies when other people check in too. So remember, you're moving because you have that self-discipline, that self accountability. But when you have other people that are there to help you as you grow, it allows for that growth to multiply when other people are checking in on you. It's something about knowing you have your coach that's there to help support you so you can go further. And remember, we're talking about going further. If you want to go fast, you go alone. That's that discipline, right? But if you want to go far, you will go together. You will go with your community. And that's an African proverb. It simply says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Who are you going together with in this time? Who are you locking in with? In my school community, I'm making sure we are accelerating in action. That's why I built this community, the Win Collective. I built it because I wanted a space where we are supported, where we are guided and held accountable so we can achieve our plans. So we do check-ins. I have some meetings that I'm bringing on the schedule for us, those people who have decided to take that level to come in to the school community, because I want to make sure you have the tools that are needed for you to be successful. We have YouTube videos that we're sharing. Someone earlier in the live asked me about personal development books. So all of these things, I'm making sure they're available to you in the school community, but you've got to take that step. Are you willing to invest in yourself right now? I'm running so many different specials, but it's up to you to say, I am going to take that step. I'm going to move out of my comfort zone. Why are you here in this moment, in this time? Are you ready to take it to the next level? Because showing up and doing the work, that is what it's required. So weekly check-in, daily wins, real growth, that's how we accelerate together. So the question for you is, are you ready, my friends? Are you ready to stop starting over? You want to join us inside my school community, because accountability really makes all the difference. If you want to go far, you got to get with the people that are going to help you on your journey. So I am asking you to bet on you. Do you believe it's time to bet on yourself? Is it time for you to show up and do the work for your wins? Is it time for you to say that your goals matter? Because they do, but you must believe it. I believe it. Everyone I talk to, if they tell me their goal, I'm envisioning how they could achieve it. That's just how my mind works. What are you envisioning for your future? Are you envisioning a space and a place where you can accelerate and truly achieve what it is you desire? Because that's the energy you got to be on, my friend. You've got to know that you know that you know that this time is so critical. So that accountability isn't about pressure. It's about that partnership that you're coming on. We are on this journey together, but it starts with you realizing that you can partner with me and we can build and we can grow so you can achieve your goals. But understand, I'm committed to achieve my goals every 90 days. The faster you get aligned, the faster you accelerate. So what's one area of your life or business that could grow faster with accountability? This is what I want you to ask yourself. Let me know in the comments one area of your life, whether it's business or personal, that could use accountability. Share this with someone, that person who's ready to take that step. Because if you are, I'm ready to help you. Let's talk about how you can stop starting again and be intentional. Are you ready to find your accountability partner this week? Because I'm here to help you on your journey. Welcome in. You've got to move with intention. You've got to decide that your goals matter. So you're showing up, you're stretching yourself. I'm going live here on TikTok and I'm going live here on YouTube because I got goals. So you're live with Coach Sandy B, and I'm getting my wins every 90 days. I will not allow distractions or hindrances to help me to slow down my progress that I'm making, because I want to achieve the things I desire. And I know the faster I go is only happening when I choose to align with those people that can help me, right? So I can accelerate and achieve my wins. So if you're ready to start, stop starting over again and again and again. I invite you to come join my school and let's win together, goal getters. Stop talking about what you're going to do and be intentional about it. Show up and get your wins, because the time is yours. It's yours. So it's up to you to decide, will waste it or will you use it to your benefit? That's what it's really about. Join us inside my school and let's begin today, because accountability truly makes all the difference. I'm Coach Sandy B with 90 Day Wins, and every day I'm letting you know that you can choose to achieve another goal. You can choose to say that your goals matter, and because they matter, you're showing up and you're getting your wins every 90 days. So let's do it, goal getters. Let's be intentional, let's achieve our goals, and let's enjoy the journey while we do it. We can choose to be happy. We can choose to share a message of hope and of joy, and it starts with us aligning and doing so now. So it's up to you. Do you believe that your goals matter? Do you believe that they're important? Yes, yes, I believe our goals are important. So now is the time to make sure you show up and you do the work. It's an exciting time. Yes, we're cheering it on, because accountability truly does make all the difference. It makes all the difference for us. And because it does, we're not going to lose faith. Don't allow anyone to get you off your game. No, not at all. Those days, no, we ain't doing that. We are not allowing people to get us off our game. We got goals. And because we got goals, we're saying that we're showing up and doing the work. And that's exciting. Yes, it is exciting. The new school community. Woo-hoo! That's exciting. The Win Collective. That is exciting. We are showing up and getting our wins. Yeah, we're clapping it up for that because 90-day wins is about moving forward, about being intentional, about saying that our goals matter. And because our goals matter, we're showing up and we're getting our wins. You know about that?
Go get your wins.
Go get your wins,
every 90 days.
Every 90 days, that's what we're doing.
Wins. Every 90 days.
This is our
Go
theme
get
music,
your
and that's what we're
wins.
doing. Are you ready to show up and get your wins?
Come get your wins.
Every 90 days. That's what it's
Every
about.
90 days, I'm just counting my wins. I know I'm good, but I'm better with them. And I keep a lot of herbal in my childhood
Yeah,
for the
show
joy
up.
and the win. I feel goosebumps
90 days
under my
wins.
skin. I'm feeling
This
better
is our
within.
theme
I'm
song.
feeling better when I'm getting the wins. I'm feeling fresher than a new set of twins. Can't let the
Can't
devil
let the
get
devil
in.
get
I'm in the
in.
yard with the fuzz in my lens. I'm trying to pull up with the fuzz in the
Fuzz in
bins
the
with a
bins.
couple of friends. We on our level and we getting the
Getting
wins.
our
We want the
wins.
lefts and I ain't scuffing my tens. And when you see me, I grin. In every quarter, I be picking the
Picking
wins.
up
I'm Tom
wins.
Brady, I be getting the
Picking
wins.
up
I'm young
wins.
Kobe, I be getting the
Getting
wins.
the
I'm young
wins.
Floyd, I be getting the
Getting
wins.
the
I'm with my
wins.
boys and we getting the
Getting
wins.
our
We outside
wins.
with the loot and the trim. I'm going out and I'm getting my wins. I'm going out and I'm getting my
Go
wins.
get your wins.
Join our
Go
school.
get your wins.
Win
Go
Collective.
get your wins.
Come on.
Go get your wins.
You come get your wins and you go get your wins. Every 90 days, Goal Getters. I'm Coach Sandy B. What is it that you want to achieve? How is it that you want to show up? Do the work for your wins. You got this. You are a goal getter. So it's time to show up and get your wins. And let's talk about how I can help you on that journey. Join our school community.